There's a call in Albany right now? Shit, yeah, I'll take it. I don't care. Alright, cool. Hang on a second. Let me grab my...
My name's Danny Belrose, better known as Danny B, also known as Danny Death.
Alright, well, when does this need to be in Corvallis by? Alright, we'll do... Bye.
I'm 30 years old, and I live in Portland, Oregon, and I work in the funeral industry as a mortuary driver. Basically, my job consists of hauling human remains. I got the job about 6 months ago. I was looking on Craigslist on the internet for new possible employment opportunities, and I wanted to work in drug recovery.
My van's not really industry standard, like I'm still working on getting one. That's like a minivan, black, you know, whatever.
The last 6 years of my life, I've been dealing with a pretty heavy heroin addiction. I've been clean about 14 months now. Death has always been something that I feared because I never really saw people die in like good situations. I know very few people who've died of old age. I've been dealing with death since I was a kid. It sort of started happening as a teenager. I was into the punk rock scene. One of my first girlfriends committed suicide when I was 13 years old, and since then it's just been a series of events. I've had friends who've jumped in front of cars. I've had friends who've hung themselves. I've had friends who jumped off of bridges. And when I was about 22, 23 years old, my mother was found murdered in the parking lot of a West County mall in St. Louis, Missouri, with 2 bullet holes in her back. And it was never explained what had exactly happened.
Got a house call in Vancouver, Washington. These jobs are kind of nuts because you never really know what you're walking into. Here, I just got to go in and ask the family some questions so they can fill out a death certificate, pack them up, and move them on out. It's actually kind of sad. I had a girlfriend who I was engaged to, man, and like 6 months ago she overdosed on heroin. She just got out of prison. She had been clean for like 10 months. They found her on her birthday, man. Her mom went in and had to have the fire department came in the doors. So it was a stench coming out of it. I don't really fear dying so much anymore, but I do fear like dying alone, man. You know? That's why it's kind of cool to like get clean and like have real friends again and shit.
I face death every day of my life. Every day I get to look death in the face.
Poor guy.
No one is exempt. We all have to face death. It's just a matter of how we choose to do it and how we choose to live our lives. I have watched my loved ones go away, and I have been that person that tragedy has happened to. At this point, I'm not dying with any fucking regrets. If I die today, I'm gonna die with some fucking dignity.
Burning sage, wards off evil. Takes care of the stank. So it's like 2 for the price of 1.
I was actually one of the first people to go on these about like 9 or 10 years ago. I kept waking up in the night having to pee like 15 times a night. And I was like, well, I'm going to take better care of myself. I'm going to drink more water. But like, that's a symptom of diabetes. I lost like 30 pounds in like a month. And I just figured it was because I was getting wasted all the time, you know? So I ate like a basket of fries and like a 5-pound hamburger, like these chicken wings, 52 free like Dr. Peppers. Then I drank some milk, some orange juice, and that just like put me over the edge. Blood sugar was probably just like 9 billion. And I was laying on my kitchen floor, and my mom's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? What are you doing? I thought I had fucking AIDS, man. I'm like, damn it, I fucked that hooker in Mexico, man. So I didn't want to go get tested, and I was like, fuck it. And then my mom, I come home, my brother and my mom are crying in the room, and I'm like, I have AIDS. And they're like, you have a disease. And I was like, what disease do I have? I think I already know. And they're like, you have diabetes. And I was like, am I gonna die from it? They're like, nah. And I'm like, fuck, it's, yeah. Diabetes, kick ass. Diabetes, all right. No AIDS, right? That has nothing to do with AIDS. What's up, y'all?
It's kind of based on a piece from one of my favorite artists, Girl Heather Honora. The blood in her eyes is the blood that leaks from the eye donors when I drop them on their heads.
She could get you one.
Upside down cross on my middle finger. Little needle in India ink. 13 years old. My friend did it in art class, and we turned it into my art teacher. I took this girl on a run last night, man, stripper girl, and she was like, I needed some help, man. This girl was so good at the job that I almost like hired her as like my personal assistant. 19 years old, like knew what she was doing. We were in the hot tub that night. She was impressed by the mortuary services. I don't know, man. Some girls like dead people. It gets them all fucking crazy.
I just called my friend Jill. Jill's a local Portland girl. She's a pretty rad girl, but she goes on runs with me and keep me company.
The first time I just ducked behind the seat like that, putting us the tissue donation bank, and then after that I want to see like a little more every time I go. It's morbid curiosity.
Yeah, me and
probably.
Jill been stuck in the snow. Been trapped with the kids. Go all around the state sometimes.
Almost to California.
Hey Jill, want to go on another call?
I guess.
Fun one.
Stop flirting me.
Day another death.
Don't film anything. I'm all stressed out after that. I went in there and saw my first dead body.
How do you feel?
Kind of sick to my stomach. When you said that it was probably gonna growl at me, that was pretty stressful. Turn the camera off because I'm all stressed out now. I need a minute.
Jill's first eyewitness, and of course, without fail, when I was taking it out, a group of fucking kids walked by, rolling in the back. And we're good to go. Thank you. Come again.
Kayla?
Have you ever seen a dead body before?
No. Oh, it's so cool. My dad's and Chrissy are president. They'll probably think I'm crazy.
My sister was so fucking distraught. It was really painful to see it. I didn't really like this guy, to tell you the truth. Like, first night I fucking met him, 10 minutes conversation goes by, and then he makes a reference to my sister's pussy. And the smell of it. And I was just like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, that's how he died. Yeah. Feel bad for my sister.
Whenever the sun's out, I don't work. During that session where it rained for like 30 days, man, I got so much work. It was crazy.
Oh, I'm sure.
So sunny, it's like, oh, it's a nice day. Maybe I'll hold on for one more day.
Nobody dies when it's sunny.
What movie is that?
I don't know, your mom made it a little while ago.
Hey, dude. My mom died like a pretty violent death, man. That's fun.
It's convincing though, it really is.
I mean, she did, but like,
Yeah.
hey, sensitive issue, man. When you cremate someone, the first thing that happens is their blood, for some reason, rushes down to their cock and their dick gets
Right, that's what I heard. That's why I fucking asked the question. and then their head explodes. What?
Yeah, their head explodes.
I didn't really expect that, but Jesus.
And then their hands fall off.
What is that, gore video? Maybe I will be buried. That's messed up, man. My head exploding, and fucking hands falling off.
You know what happens when you get buried, right? They hit you up and small fuck you.
I do joke about the job. That's my way of dealing with it, you know.
Oh, so we're going to pick up a body? It should be a great time. Oh, hi. I want to pick up the body. I'm here to pick up Grandpa. Hey, dog. Hey. We're going to take him by the pub and put him in the stall and butt fuck him. Y'all got some dead motherfuckers up in our... I can't wait. I do not condone necrophilia, by the way. Grease up the old asshole. We're not going to butt fuck anybody.
I have a healthy fear of zombies. Not a ludicrous one, mind you. A healthy one. I think I've always been afraid of zombies. You set a zombie on fire, he'll put himself out and still be all like, you know, flesh is falling off his bones, but he's still fucking coming after you. The only way to kill a zombie is to, like, chop the shit out of him and then burn him. And I'm not gonna be, like, unprepared, you know what I'm saying? So the least I can do is create this weapon that I keep on my bed just for security reasons, just in case. You know, it's made out of titanium. Inside of that is this blade that comes out about 8 inches. It's called Fuck You, Zombie.
Do you think you could do Danny B's job?
No.
This is the crack for the recovering drug addict. Pour one out. Satan, grant me the serenity to accept the things that cannot change. Started off the day with some bad news. And now we're going to the city morgue. A friend of ours overdosed on heroin last night. This is the first person that I've picked up that I've personally known. I'm gonna be the one to that's gonna do the transporting. I've been trying to help the family out because they don't have any money, so I'm gonna do this one for free. It's pretty heavy, man. It's probably raining when they die. It's just a trip seeing your friends like that. Half-open body bag and all that. Doesn't even really look like the person, man. You know, it was kind of the same thing, like, you know, when me and my little brother were like, you know, standing over my mom, you know, at her viewing. We were like totally like making jokes, you know. My little brother was like, hey mom, Danny B is dealing drugs. And I'm like, hey mom, Herb's gay. You see somebody like that, it's not really them, you know. Especially when somebody's been autopsied, man, it's like, it's just a trip, you know. Their organs are everywhere. You know, it's a reminder to keep doing what I'm doing and, you know, not go out like that. I mean, this is a person who, you know, was in the same rooms I'm in every day, trying to stay clean and just was struggling, you know. At one point had like, you know, 8 or 9 years clean.
There you go.
All right.
Have a good day.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good day. Yeah, a real good day. Well, at least the sun's out though, man. At least like. Cannot categorize the nature of this sickness. It's kind of a trip, like, just to fucking like hang out with this person every day, you know. And I was like, oh, she's in the back. Like I was just thinking that. I was a street-level junkie for a lot of years. At this point in my life has a lot more value. People at my funeral saying good things about me, not pissing on my grave. I quit fucking shooting speedballs, smoking crack, shooting heroin, smoking weed,
drinking methadone, drinking alcohol, eating Xanax every fucking day since I was a little kid. Eventually the drug's gonna lose its effects, you know, and you're sort of just chasing the sick all the fucking time. You hurt yourself, but ultimately the people that are really struggling are the people that love you and that have to watch you go through it. I have the opportunity now to figure out who I'm supposed to be and be comfortable with that. I was lucky, man. I have a disease of addiction that kills people. I've been given the opportunity to basically change my obituary. I can just be me, you know, Danny B, and I can be the same person wherever I go and be comfortable with that, you know? And that's a really cool thing. We're still alive.
New message.
Hey, Niles, what up, man? It's Danny B. Damn, I just had a couple of stories for you. Of course, when you left, shit gets ballistic. Non-stop calls. I got a fucking carpool on board right now. Doubled up. And, I had a fucking 350-pound dude the other night. Would have been dead for a fucking